Patriji embodies the wholesome leader, right? The way he envisioned the PMC coming up. One is definitely the way he dealt with people. And though he says, let's do it this way, if something doesn't happen a certain way, he never questioned. Being a living example of the wisdom he preaches. Deep confidence, deep trust, deep passion in the subjects that he teaches and preaches.
You have seen Patriji very closely. So, what are the very main qualities of Patriji that you admire and you want to implement, and which are the qualities which is difficult to implement from him?
Good question. The difficult to implement for us at this time is obviously being equanimous to everything that happens, right? And that equanimity, something happens or something doesn't happen, though we're all getting there through our practice, right? So, I mean, if you look at it, I'm a lot more peaceful of certain things that happen or don't happen at Pyramid Valley or in my organization or at home. I'm more open to accepting things now compared to I was 10 years ago, right? But we are not in that state where I've seen Patriji be, right? And then I've seen him the way one of the qualities, in fact, in fact, I wrote up some time ago on how Patriji embodies the wholesome leader, right? The way he envisioned the PMC coming up. So as a leader, obviously, there is a attitude or the way of behavior, as well as a leader, there is something where you envision things for the moment, right? And in fact, the way he envisioned the whole PMC before COVID, right? It's way beyond time, way earlier than that, but it was in preparation for something that's coming up. So that foreseeing things that might happen is another quality of a leader. It comes from expertise and also intuition, right? So the first part of your question, yes, to me, I learned mostly by observing Patriji. Right, to me, Patriji was a visual lesson. Than he didn't tell me much, though I've always loved to hear more of his instructions to me, saying that, hey, I do this or do that, or don't do this, don't do that. He never guided me or he never mentored me through words. But most of my learning has been by observing him, thanks to some of us, we were all in Pyramid Valley during the second lockdown time. That was my closest encounter or closest being with Patriji. So one is definitely the way he dealt with people. The way he dealt with people, irrespective of whoever you are, his dealings, his interaction with them was the same, right? That I mean, that love, the compassion. What we read a lot about Buddha being that epitome of love and compassion, and then right, and a lot of other spiritual masters. To me, that was it, and the way he treats everyone, right from the employee at Pyramid Valley who cleans dishes in Anadana to a visitor who probably is a crorepati or a multimillionaire in India or elsewhere, right? He treats the same respect, same behavior, and same interaction, right? So that's one of the big qualities. The second thing is equanimity. Whatever happens, I mean, though he made us do a lot of those big time events, big ticket events, and though he says, let's do it this way, if something doesn't happen a certain way, he never questioned, right? And then he never questions why did this not happen, which we are used to doing it even to our kids. So why did this not happen? I told you to do this. He never used to do that, and I'm assuming there was an implicit understanding of this is how things are, or telling that okay, I've told them they're doing their best, right? They're giving that freedom to each one of us. So I know they are doing their best, and this is the best they could do at this time. With that an understanding of it, right? So that is one, and then. Another big thing is being a living example of the wisdom he preaches. Right, that's very difficult. I mean, very very difficult to see among teachers nowadays. Right, both spiritual and non-spiritual. So they may be very good in knowledge. They may be very good in wisdom. They'll probably be giving wonderful sermons with lovely examples, great storytelling techniques, great way of engaging audience. But the it happens applying it to their lives or following it to their lives or their kids or their family, right? Patriji was a living example who kind of practiced, like they say, right? Leader leadership should be more about example rather than preaching. So that's another thing. So you can see him practicing everything. At any point of time, you can ask him, why did you do that? He'll have an answer. Though none of us asked him, right? So he knows. I mean, that's his awareness. And then his consistent, what to say, deep confidence, deep trust, deep passion in the subjects that he teaches and preaches, right? Which is meditation, vegetarianism, and spiritual science, right? And the science of spirituality, not the esotericism of spirituality, right? So science of spirituality. So he always everywhere. I mean, you look at thousands of his speeches everywhere. Same message about meditation, no confusion. Same message about vegetarianism, no confusion. Same message about science of spirituality and how one should live, right? And those are some of the qualities I think we all need to imbibe. And to us, again, he's again provided a pathway, and those are all our innate soul qualities. The moment we let go of our baggage, we all become like Patriji. We all become the God, the divinity that he talks about, right? So we can get there just practicing what he teaches. That's it.